Yep, it's Winey Wednesday, and today we have Beau Coletta from Cellar 54 Northeast. You're here. Nice to see you, Beau. I haven't seen you since the winter time, I don't think. Yeah.
Thank you for
and you
having
got some
us.
new wines to talk about today.
We do. So this upcoming next week, we will be having a new wine come out. It's going to be named Harmony. It's going to be a blend between two varieties that do pretty well for us. First variety is going to be our Concord and blends with our Diamond.
And you are the wine master. Is that the correct terminology for you?
Winemaker. I wouldn't call myself a master yet.
Let's call you the wine master. What leads up to getting a title like that and being able to do that?
Well, it takes a lot of practice, a lot of trial and error, and it also takes a lot of knowledge. You know, just basically what works with what, and what blends with what.
And it would depend on each season, too. We were talking about what a great summer season you've had for growing, looking forward to the harvest season. And so your combinations are going to depend on what you have to work with.
Absolutely. Getting into the ripening season here, we are monitoring the total acidity, the pH, also the bricks of all of the varieties, and just making sure we ripen them properly so that we can harvest them at the correct time and allow us to make some good wines from it next year in the 2022 vintage.
Exactly. You also have a new tasting room or tasting bar area. Tell us a little bit about that.
Correct. So we opened it in May 1st of this past year. It's got like more of a wooden or aesthetic to it and everything. We are at about a 40-person capacity, so it does have ample amount of space for you to come sit down and enjoy some wines. Yeah,
it looks great there. We're showing a picture of it there. So who comes up with the design concept for that? Because everybody's looks a little bit different.
Correct. So that one was more of my uncle's project. He was the mastermind behind all of that, had the vision, and we just kind of gave him the keys and let him go. Didn't want to step on his toes and, you know, just let him, you know, flow with everything.
And as is many of our local wineries, Cellar 54 is a family business.
Correct.
So you've got a lot of hands in the pot there, a lot of people doing different things.
Yes.
Yeah. Looking forward to the fall?
We are. And going into the Wine Fest, this will be our second year at the Wine Fest. Very eager to, you know, be part of the Northeast community and coming together to celebrate our Harvest Fest.
Is that the last weekend of September?
It is. I believe it is the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. I don't have a calendar in my head right now, but I do believe that those are the dates.
And it's held in Gibson Park now, right downtown Northeast.
Right downtown.
Yeah, and how do people get tickets for that?
So you can hop on the Northeast Chamber of Commerce website, and it is all ran through them.
Okay, perfect. It's a very popular event, and it was somewhat interrupted a little bit with COVID, I think, just 2 years ago. But last year it was held a little scaled down. But you said that it really worked for the Wine Fest to be held in Gibson Park.
It did, and it does show off our rich tradition in Northeast and allow a lot of the consumers to see some of the small shops that you oftentimes wouldn't get to just driving through Northeast.
Remember, you do have many options when it comes to shopping local. If you'd like more information on our local wineries, check out LakeErieWineCountry.org. Beau, it's always a pleasure. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you for having me.